guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Meredith.
I'm Anna.
And I am a huge One Direction fan. I say I am the world's oldest One Direction fan. I'm 33, I may not look it, but I feel like that's pretty old.
You look like a baby.
Well, thank you. But that's my claim to fame. I'm the oldest One Direction fan who doesn't have kids that also like them. Anna here knows nothing about One Direction.
Very little.
Yeah, okay, we shouldn't say nothing.
A little bit.
Right. So I just wanted to create this channel as a way to kind of connect with other One Direction fans. Even though they're on a hiatus right now, I kind of feel like I miss them more than ever. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to make a couple videos just about the members, different things, and just interact with you guys. So for this first video, we're gonna actually talk about my favorite members, in order. So I mean, if you are gonna sit here and tell me that you're a fan and you don't have a favorite, then I know you're lying. Mm-hmm. Because think about all like the bands, right? Like in Sync, there was obviously a hierarchy. You know what I mean? Yes. There's always a hierarchy.
Justin Timberlake.
Backstreet Boys might be a little bit more difficult. What do you think?
God.
They're all kind of gross.
Yeah, they are all really gross.
So do we want to do like my least favorite first? Do you want to
start with your favorite, because I'm more likely to know the first couple, I think.
Yeah. You know my first favorite. Zayn. So Zayn, even though Zayn's not in One Direction, he's still part of the canon, so he's my favorite. I think first off, looks aside, he is the most beautiful.
He's gorgeous.
He's so gorgeous. But I also think he has the best voice. For me, it's definitely, the producers knew that, and they definitely highlighted that, I think. Like when you listen to the songs, you can hear like he has a solo run, or they really push him through. In the choruses, like when they needed to pop, like they put Zayn. And I think it was even Liam on the
Liam?
We'll get to Liam. But one of the other members said, that Zayn is what made them stand out, because the rest of them kind of have, somewhat similar sounding voices. So, Zayn was very different. So, obviously he's my favorite.
And what is his single right now?
His single right now is Like I Would, and then he's on this DJ group Snake Hips. He's on their song Cruel, which is one of my favorites right now, and there's a video coming out that he is going to be in for that, so I'm very excited. As Anna follows me on Twitter, so she probably sees that I retweet everything Zayn posts.
A lot of Zayn.
Pretty much, yeah, it's a lot of Zayn.
A lot of like, I'm gonna do him.
Right. I'll put my Twitter handle down so you can follow me. It's not all Zayn, but it's a lot. It's a lot of Zayn. So he's my favorite, and obviously I was sad when he left the group, but I think that he's in a better place now. I actually think he's come out and said he doesn't really like the indie rock stuff like the other guys do. He was always more into rap, like R&B, stuff like that. So I think it makes more sense. I feel like he's happier now.
Was there a beef between them?
Well, there's like rumors, like there was a Today Show performance where Zayn wasn't there, and Matt Lauer asked like, are there drug issues, and the fans just like booed him. It was pretty bad. And they said no, Zayn was sick, but I mean there's kind of rumors that maybe he had some substance abuse issues, but he's been really vocal about having anxiety.
Yeah, which is great that he's talking about it.
As someone who also suffers from anxiety, I appreciate that. So I wouldn't be surprised if the substance was due to anxiety of having to get up and perform in front of all these people, and he hasn't really performed live. I mean, he's done a couple performances here and there, but he hasn't gone on tour the way, like if you were a solo artist who put out an album, your label would make you tour, but he definitely hasn't. So yeah, hoping to see him live.
So Zayn is number 1.
Yeah.
Who's number 2?
Harry Styles. You have to know who Harry Styles is.
I know who he is.
Okay.
Because all I know about them is from SNL when they were on.
Oh, right, okay.
So like The Story of My Life, like those big songs, I know.
Okay.
It's embarrassing, but that's all I know, really.
Okay, but you know what he looks like, right?
I know what he looks like, and I know he broke Taylor Swift's heart.
Oh, right, okay, of course.
So, of course, I know all about that.
Right, Styles written about him, supposedly. What's the other one? I actually have read articles on, like, all the women he's dated. One of my favorite shows, In-Betweeners, He dated the girl from that, and she's like, it was just fun, like, you know, it was just a lot of fun. He likes older women. You know what Zayn says about Harry. There's a section in the movie, the documentary, where it's like, describe each other, and Zayn says, you know, Harry was born to be a pop star. Like, he's just so gorgeous, charming, charismatic, you know. So I could see why, like, you know, women would easily fall prey to him.
Yeah,
for sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
So what about number 3?
Okay, number 3. I've actually kind of thought, like, how do I pick? So I've kind of gone back and forth on this, if I'm being honest. But I think I think I'm going to choose not based on looks, which is surprising because you know I'm all about looks. I'm very shallow. I'm actually going to pick Louis because.
Which one is he? Is he the blonde one?
No, let me show you Louis. You would probably recognize him. But I picked him because I feel like vocally, I really love his voice. I think it stands out a lot. That's not a good picture of him. That one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's him. I just think that
he kind of has like, he looks like he could be a little person. Just the features.
No, I see what you mean.
Is he smaller?
No,
Okay.
no, but I see what you mean. His voice, I'll have to play it for you. Like, his voice just, I don't know, it really pops, and it's really different. But you know, I don't know much about him other than like he has a kid that's supposedly fake. Like, we can talk about that in another video.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. So he slept with a friend of his, and she got pregnant, and they have a kid, Freddie.
How old is the kid?
Like a baby.
Oh,
like baby.
okay.
I mean, like not even 1 yet. So there's this whole controversy, fake baby. There's also a ship. Do you know what a ship is? Like a relation. Do you know people say like, I ship this person? But where fans want 2 characters to be together, so they call it a ship.
Okay.
And so there's a Harry Louis ship called Larry Styleson, which again, we'll just do a whole video on this another day. So yeah, there's rumors that, you know, the baby's fake, it's a cover up, all this and that. So I think because I kind of love that story, and I love his voice, you know, I picked him as number 3. But number 4 is actually who I'm probably more attracted to.
Is it the blonde one?
Liam. No, I think you're thinking of Niall. Let me show you Liam. So Liam's actually dating, she used to be called Cheryl Cole.
Yeah.
From Girls Aloud, but her name is like Cheryl, I don't know, she's been married like way too many.
Is the one I'm thinking of your least favorite?
Probably.
Yeah.
No, okay, we'll get to my least favorite, but even he's attractive. He's just not my.
I think I like him.
Okay. Well, so Liam's
He
number.
seems gentle.
So, you know who else likes him? Like my 13-year-old cousin. That's
Okay,
her.
well.
That's her favorite.
She sounds awesome.
No, she's great. I was texting her today. No, I like Liam a lot, and I just think he's cute. But you know, there's been some, you know, he says some kind of racist things, and I try not to click on that negative kind of stuff. But you see the bylines about it. The reason I kind of have him and Niall as number 5 is because sometimes I just cannot tell their voices apart.
Really?
Yeah.
So for you, it's like 50% looks and then
Right.
50%
What they
talent.
bring to
Yeah.
the group.
For me,
Right.
it's just all.
Right. I mean, if we were doing all looks, I feel like just Liam and Louis would shift. I
Okay.
think it would be the same. I think
Okay.
it would be the same. Yeah, but I think that Niall does have something to add. He plays guitar. I don't know if any of the rest of them do play instruments.
Does he play?
Yeah, he'll play live. I mean, there's already like 3 other guitarists on stage, but
with like guitars plugged in.
right, but I actually think he really does. I think he does play. That's my ranking. I mean, I'd be curious to see what other people's rankings are, or you know, maybe some people are against that. Like I said, I feel like as a human, that's what we do. We compartmentalize. You have a ranking, but if you love them all equally, you know, let me know. I'd love to know what people's thoughts are. So just based on their looks, like, so you said you think Niall is your favorite?
I think so. I just want to like cradle him, and he seems sweet.
Yeah.
Just physically.
Yeah, I hear he's really nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He could end up being like a Lance Bass. You know what I mean?
Who I've met actually and is very nice.
Yeah, which is
very
great.
nice.
I love him.
Yeah.
But he also was one of my faves, and then I didn't see.
Are you saying Niall's gay? I mean, obviously you, like I said, you know Zayn, you know Harry. Had you even seen like the other two guys before I showed them to you?
No, I mean when they're all on stage
Yeah.
singing at the same time, I don't even look at the other ones really.
Yeah.
Because I am more interested, I guess, in the faces I recognize. And, you know, I mean, I just don't know a lot about their music, and I'm not super interested in it.
Yeah.
But so this is a learning.
Right, that's what this video is about.
Yeah.
It's for me to like connect with the fans, and it's to like teach other people
Yeah.
about
I feel very informed.
about my love for One Direction. Well, I'm glad that you feel informed, and you know, next time you watch, you know, they're on a hiatus now, but maybe when Liam's doing a solo thing on X Factor or The Voice or the Jimmy Fallon show, you'll be like, oh, Liam,
What's up?
All right, well, that's it for my ranking of One Direction members. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.